All right, what's up, folks? All right, so first order of business. All right, number one, I'm having more fun lately. All right, today I decided I would just chill out. I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted, bro. That 20-mile ride took it out of me. Um, and I'm gonna be doing it again probably, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. It's just a bunch of problems, a bunch of stuff that I have to do. It's not a bunch, but it's just I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like just random people, like strangers, will make things difficult. They don't make anything easy, and it's very irritating. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really looking forward to it. I gotta pick up a couple of things when I can, but I mean, it's just a long way, bro. Like I said, but I do it. I used to do it like every day. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens. Um, taking right now, I'm actually taking vitamin C. Nothing else has been working. Like nothing else is doing anything. It's just like I said. You know, it's just been bad. It's been horrible. But even with the vitamin C, but it kind of seems like it's trying to help. So I'm trying to stick with it. Right now, I'm just going to grab a couple of snacks, I think. If y'all want to help me, please donate. Hit the Cash App. I want to tell Agent Q, I don't know where you've been, but when you come back, um, please communicate with me through the Cash App if you want to send a super chat. If if you can't do it for some reason on like the shorts on the channel or something, please do that for me. Just Cash App me like you do and talk through Cash App. You know what I mean? He'll send like $2 and he'll send a message. You can do that and just say, "Hey, I want a super chat. Can you open the chat up for a minute so I can do that?" And we could do it like that. But other than that, I'm not going to have a chat room here. Um, we don't feed the giraffes. That means like entertaining trolls. I mean, like I said, I don't speak y'all's language, bro. I'm not weak. That's number one. Number two, you ain't cute. What you've done ain't cute. Nobody's laughing with you. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. So, that's what they do. They try to act like, basically, they try to do a bunch of foul stuff, right? That really is really serious, and everything is just on another level. And then they try to act like, oh, yeah, nah. It's not going to work in court when you say that at all. There's too much evidence against you. You're not trolling. You're doing something totally different, and you're well aware of what you're doing, and you're well aware that you're going to go to prison for it. So there's not a continuation. Like I said, when I say things, I mean them. I say it one time. That's it. You heard me loud and clear. I own y'all. That's it. So, like I said, all that, I already put a stop to it. Okay. Um, Now, what I need y'all to understand, these people, they can't get around the facts. They can't get around the evidence, and that's why I bring up that point, because there's too much evidence. The evidence is too overwhelming, okay? What I mean by that, these people are so, like, on another level of, like, out their mind. Like, think about Mike Saha. Mike Saha woke up today, and I saw that. I saw that you did that. You made a short video, and you put it on TikTok. And I didn't watch it. I just saw the title, and it's just hilarious, man. Because They do it to themselves. Okay? And I want to explain. So he puts up a video, right, a short video, calling me out my name, trying to do the same thing, right? Same program they've been running. And keep in mind, he's a full-blown narcissist. So he does that. He still gets no views, right? Because you'd have to use my actual name to get some views. You're not even smart enough to do that. And like I said, your video doesn't even make coherent sense because it's not true. I mean, clearly everything I do makes sense and is the way to go, and you can't do what I do. I mean, you can tell by the size differential, you're nowhere near my strength level, even my size, anything, you know? So, I mean, number one is you're jealous. Okay, cool. You're all jealous. But, like, I just think that's so funny how you get on there, you say you're a targeted individual, and you're being gang stalked or whatever. Everything I'm going through, right? You want to be me. Like, it's so great being me. It sucks. And you literally, right? You do all that, and then you provide evidence, and I document it. I take screenshots for documentation of everything y'all do. So I have that for court evidence when I go to Sweden and I file a lawsuit on you for gang stalking. Now, you can sit there and think, oh, it's not possible. Oh, he won't waste his time to do it. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will. I have nothing but time. Actually, like, if I get through what I'm going through, oh, 100%. 100%. I'm going to make sure that all y'all go to prison. Right? Rightfully so. So, I mean, you got to understand, you think it's okay because you're in Sweden. Oh, no, homeboy. You're going to go to prison over there, and I'm sure Swedish prison is pretty weird. You know, I don't know if it's bad. It might be nice. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty rough. Right? So, that's number one. That's a no-no. You shouldn't do that. Right? Number two, like I said, it contradicts his whole thing. I mean, he's sitting there lying, and everybody knows it, but nobody watches him, so there's not really an everybody because there's nobody present at his shows. So he self-incriminates himself, tells on himself today, right? He does this all the time. So what is he proving? That he watches me. That he's a fan, that he's a gang stalker of mine. But just like I said, like, he's sitting there talking about me. I haven't even talked about homeboy. I haven't said nothing to him, not about him. I'm just busy running my business. But because he's jealous and he's pressed, right, and he can't control himself and his narc rage, he goes to YouTube and lashes out. Just like he tries to roll reverse. See, I don't like I actually watch you, bro, as like a fan. Like, that's the saddest part is, like I said, it's sad that these people, they have potential, right? But they never want to realize their potential. They don't want to allow their potential to be. Right? Like, you have potential, bro. It's just that you won't stop your acting and your antics. So, I mean, as long as you won't stop your antics, I can't help you. You know, it's like I said, it's all their problems. They're all the same. I mean, you know, you all want to do some other weirdo stuff and be delusional when you could just be like, hey, yo, bro, can you coach me and teach me? And, I mean, you have potential. Like, you have a fairly quick jab. Like yeah, like, as a student, I could take you and I could make you ridiculous. Like, I could make you a really good boxer, MMA, anything. Right? But, I mean, you're not willing to do that because then you'd have to acknowledge my success, and I guess you feel like that would be acknowledging that I'm greater than you or whatever. I mean, I didn't make it about that. I offered you to coach you for a minute. I tried to bring you on the program and be nice and break bread and make peace, and you just sat there and started acting a fool and repeating my phrases, showing you're obsessed and weird. And that's the thing. They think about me nonstop. I don't really think about them. But like I said, I try to watch your channel. I'm not against you. I don't mind giving you views. Clearly, you need them. Uh, that boy's struggling. That boy right there, he need them. He need the views. You know, you bought your sucks. But yeah, that boy struggles. But I try to watch you. Um, like I said, some of the stuff is pretty decent stuff. Some of it's good stuff. You know, I like that you're able to cook. Like I don't cook that well, but when I learn, I cook really well. Like I cook like a professional chef. But I just never had anyone show me how to cook. I had to just learn when I got that last job. But like once I pick it up, I'm amazing at it. Like anything, I just have to be shown like once, But I just don't know like the basics of it because I never really did it. That's why you always see me get food and snacks and eat out, which ain't that much more expensive now because inflation is the same thing. So might as well. But my point is, I'm very confused with a lot of things on here. Okay. Um, definitely not going to stop talking about Nutword because I actually stumbled across another channel, an old channel of his. Okay, and he might know what I'm talking about. I don't. It showed itself to me. I wasn't looking for it. I don't go looking for nothing. I don't even waste my time with y'all. I just watch your program because I like it. Like I said, I'm a fan, and this is from time to time. I really don't be paying attention to y'all, but he went live. I was listening to live, and then today there was like this channel that pops up, and it's got like all his old videos, and I'm like, bro, now I've got like hours of stuff to watch because he's just one of the few on here that I find exciting to watch. Most of them, everybody's boring now. Y'all ruin YouTube, and you're not gonna ruin it for me. Like I'm gonna watch what I want to watch, but like I'm excited about that channel because I can go back and see, but like I said, it just shows the transparency. Like you were really trying to act like you like a street dude. Like going back, like why did you drop the whole act? Like you were really, really going back and forth with Tommy, right? When you had that warrant and you were on the run. I'm watching all of that content. And it's interesting as hell, honestly. Like that time period was super interesting content. It really was. So he was like homeless in New York, and I'm watching those lives where he's like on the bench sitting, talking, and yeah, he's homeless in New York, but like it was really interesting. And he's talking about getting in touch with Brother Polite and Sinetta. I mean, how do you feel now about that? You see what I'm saying? Why people look at you the way they do? Because of your decisions and the company you keep? You said, oh, yeah, they making money. No, they ain't. Brother Polite got locked up for pedophilia, and Sinetta's been a bum. Who is making money on YouTube? Me. Isn't that funny? Ain't that funny how things work out? I'm just saying. Isn't that ironic? I think that's so ironic. Because you have to understand, guys, like, we know what this platform predominantly is. There should have been no way for them to allow me or there to be a chance for me to make more money than them or for me to make money on this network at all. And I do. I make more money than all of them. I think I really do. Like, Sinetta don't make no money. He's like retired. He's old. Hold up. Golly, things are too expensive, bro. Like, really, like, super expensive. It's just not, it's not feasible, man. But, man, I'm tired of it. But, like I was saying, I mean, yeah, you had your whole back and forth with Tommy, and I don't know why you're so obsessed with him. I mean, you want to talk down on Freemasons, but you trying to be one. So, like, I don't understand why you all want to run your mouth so much, but then when it comes to talking about an issue, you don't want to talk. Another thing I think is weird is I was listening to this dude right now, right in there, and like, you gotta understand, like, you know, how do I put this? Like, these people ain't built like that, right? Like, none of them. Like, they're like, y'all are like, yuppies, like snobs. You know what I mean? And the dude he wasn't talking to me. He was just talking greasy and talking reckless, right? And I just think that's so funny how, like, you can go into, like, really nice areas, places, neighborhoods, and, like, they still want to be like the hood, basically, which I just never understood, because it's like me, I'm really from the hood. You know what I mean? Like, our whole goal was to get out, and away from all that. So it's like, I've noticed a lot of people like that, they don't appreciate, like, freedom. You know what I mean? And then the other thing I think is weird is, like, they'll try to, like they all have, like, a fake attitude, like, oh, look at me, like I'm an outsider or something, when it's like, not all of them, but some of them, it's just, like, weird to me, like you are the company you keep, like, you see what I'm saying? So, like, I just don't understand why y'all waste your time with people who literally, like, wear their problems on their sleeve. Like, why do y'all do that? Like, why does that make you feel comfortable? Because me personally, like, a person like that, I stay away from them. Like, I don't have nothing to say to them. Like, I get the hell away from people like that, right? Because number one, they're talking reckless, and like I said, not to me, but talking reckless in general, and they ain't about that. So, like, the minute they open their mouth, I know they ain't real. You know what I mean? And it'd be funny as hell, because, like, the minute that I walk in, like, he got all quiet, and, like, that's why, because, like, my presence is, like, real, for real. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, I ain't hearing none of that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, all that nonsense. Words don't move me, man. Like, you know, people talk a lot of nonsense, bro. Anywhere you at, that don't mean nothing to me. But it's everywhere, man. People want to feel like they run something. You notice on YouTube, like, see, that's the thing, is that y'all don't have any friends. People really don't like y'all. Like, that's the thing. That's why you sit there and go, oh, I know all these people. People are not resources. You can know all the people you want, right? Can't be serious. You can know all the people you want, right? But, like, that don't mean nothing. Feel me? Don't mean nothing, right? Like, anyone can know people. What does that have to do with anything? Again, people are not resources. Never have been, never will be. Okay? So, I don't know how else to explain it to you. I mean, y'all just got to understand, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, even if you've been knowing somebody for years, That's what I've noticed most of y'all are like. Basic human behavior now has basically leveled out to a point that y'all feel like you know people because you've known them for years. Man, them be the worst ones, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all don't have any life experience. The people you've been knowing for years, they be the first. They be the worst ones, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all don't understand. You can know somebody for years and you don't really know them. You don't know them. You don't know who they are. You don't know anything about them. You don't know what they're capable of. I see it all the time. That's why all those stories keep happening on YouTube and I post them. So you see, it doesn't work. So like y'all don't get that all y'all are slow. Like I said, you are the company you keep. I could tell red flags real quick. Like I could tell when somebody's just a problem and a nuisance, and they're not real. They're not going to contribute anything, and like they're not built like that. Like it's always the people who talk tough too that you know ain't built like that. Like I really don't talk tough at all. Like I said, I got people that come on here and kept running their mouth, so it's a lot different, right? But like I said, I mean, my whole deal is just like I don't know, man. Like I'm at a loss for words with it, bro. So like y'all get to discuss your issues, right, Nutty? But then you don't want to have this conversation. Like you was really passionate about it, brother. What happened to all that passion? You was really passionate about, like your back and forth with Tommy, right? And I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, given everything that's taken place and happened, I would have thought that you would have like stuck on that and stuck with that. What happened to that? Hmm? It's like I said, I just think it's crazy how y'all don't want to talk. In other words, they want to do what they want to do, but the minute I'm involved, we don't want to play no more. Right? Like I said, I'm like the one that nobody want to play with because I have a bigger platform than them. They know what they did towards me. I still prevailed, and they have a hard time dealing with that. Feel me? They don't want to look at the facts. They don't want to look at what they've done. And he's one of them, man. I mean, I took it upon myself to make sure I made a fool out of 52 Blocks Info, and I proved to the whole world that, I mean, he's just fake. I mean, everybody knew that already. He doesn't have any matches, boxing matches, anything. He was never anyone. He doesn't know Wing Chun. He doesn't know 52 Blocks. Wing Chun is a whack style. That's why if y'all don't be paying attention to me. I'm a genius. Like if you see I continuously dismiss something or someone, or like I ignore people or I don't talk to them, it means they have no value. Like I never make a mistake either. Get that understood, especially about value at this point. I used to be a bad judge of character. I'm amazing now. Real talk. So, like I said, for me, I personally don't get it, bro. Because all y'all on some whack stuff, like legitly whack. Like y'all don't stand for nothing. Y'all ain't making no sense. You ain't really talking about nothing. Just asking, man. Like, what's the actual point? I would love to know. Like I said, when somebody tries to tell me how I need, one needy, what do you mean? Like, I've never been needy. I've literally done everything independently my entire existence. I've been on my own since 16. So you see what I'm saying? How they get on there, they lash out, and they project, and you just expose yourself more. So everybody knows the truth, bro. Like, I know you mad, bro, because I get tons of views, like tons. Like I'm in a groove. Like I know what I'm doing now, right? Like I run this network, so it's like all y'all have to bow down to me and answer to me. I'm your boss. We knew it was gonna come. We knew it. We knew I was gonna get there. We just didn't know when, right? We all knew it. We all knew it was coming. We all knew at some point that basically I'd leave, everyone behind me. Nobody was going to be able to not only pretend they can compete, but be on my level, and that's where we're at with it, right? Um, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just think y'all are really whack. Y'all talk about money and stuff like I don't have it. Like I've got a bunch of things moving right now. I'm doing different stuff. I mean, I know I'm sitting on, I'm pretty sure around $1,000, something like that. And I'm gonna get that total up to probably around like 1,400 pretty soon, I think, maybe even higher. So I mean, you have to understand, like I said, everything I think is for a reason. So the stuff with like the bat cycle, y'all act like it's one thing. It's just a scooter, bro. It was an overpriced, janky scooter. That's the truth. And I already found one that's just like it, but it's built better, I think, and it's way cheaper. So see, that's the thing. Like they rip off their customers, right? And I'm gonna continue to expose that. So me, I already found it. I think it was like, what was it? Was it like 600? Might have been cheaper than that. I don't know. So a lot of them, they charge a lot for the shipping. But the point is that's what I'm doing is I'm trying to get in the groove, make my money, and then I'm going to turn around and purchase my product to where I won't have one bat cycle. I'll be able to turn around and just continuously purchase them. And I'm going to get some that you fold. I'm looking at bicycles too that have like gas engines and stuff. But I'm going to get some that you fold. How do I put it? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like the ones that you fold. That way I can take them with me somehow. I need to get like a bag big enough to carry one if I can, and get one that's like maneuverable that I can like carry, like a carry on, like on a bus or whatever. And then that way I could take it, go to these other cities and just pull out the scooter and do my Batman thing and do all my assignments and everything. That's what I want to do. Like it's real, bro. It's not fake. You feel me? So it's like, I don't think y'all understand, man. Real talk. I think you do, and that's why you're so upset, trying to wishing you could stop what I'm doing, and you can't. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty interesting how convenient y'all are and how y'all pick and choose. But like I said, I need all the donations to the Cash App I can get. Agent Q, like I said, I don't know if he's around or what he's waiting for. We only got 4 more days, bro. We're supposed to be going hard right now, man, and I'm really dependent on y'all. But like I said, if you want to pay for the new video, if you pay the 25 through a super chat somehow, or you contact me on Cash App and tell me open the chat, and you do that, that'll put my amount over 100. But it looks like we're not going to meet it because Agent Q's nowhere to be found. Everybody's kind of leaving me hanging right now, so I got to see what happens. But like I said, I already got the total to like 75, which is amazing. But we only got a couple more days, so I don't know, man. Want something right, you've done right. You got to do it yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do. But hopefully he'll step up. Hopefully everyone will show up, and that's all I can ask, man. I need all the super chats I can get so we can get that check to 100 before the end of the month. Because then it'll come on the 21st of next month instead of coming a month later, and putting me in a horrible position. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point, like, to help me. So, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, man. Like I said, I think we should be making hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars in donations every day. And I'm going to keep pushing so that we can do that, and pushing y'all to do that. And I don't know what else to tell you. If you can't handle it or you're not ready for it, I mean, that's not my problem. All right? I need all the money I can get, man. Inflation sucks, and that's all I'm doing is just basic stuff, surviving, So, I mean, if y'all want to help, I mean, just help. I'll be y'all.